Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. It's not taken for granted in any way. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to talk about how we maintain enemies in our life, how we maintain enemies in our life. And I'm going to admonish us today that we should learn how to let go of the maintenance of an enemy. All right. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Stop carrying around the hurt. Stop carrying around the hurt. Let go of the maintenance of an enemy in your life. Stop carrying around the hurt. Let go of the maintenance of an enemy in your life. So that is what I will admonish us today. That's what I will encourage us with today. That's what I will charge us to do today. Let's just go right into it. Today, I think it's important. While I was thinking about recording this episode, I think it's important that we understand what we are doing to ourselves when we carry around the hurt that we think somebody or some set of people did to us. Do you understand? So, and that's why I said, okay, let me talk a little bit about the fact that when you carry around that hurt, you are maintaining an enemy. It's like you having a kid. You have to, having a kid costs you money, so you maintain them. You buy clothes for them, you buy food for them, you shelter them, you send them to, you educate them, all right, you send them to some summer classes and all that. It's maintenance. And that is what you also do to yourself. You think about yourself, you take yourself out, you buy some foods for yourself, buy some clothing for yourself, have vacations, all right. That is maintenance. And that's what you do for any form of relationship that you are in. And when you do the same thing, that's what you do when you carry around your enemy in your heart. When you carry around someone that you think has hurt you in one or two ways in your heart, you are, in fact, maintaining them. You know, in life, we all encounter people who hurt us, all right, who betray us, or who simply don't have our best interests at heart. These individuals can become like thorns in our side, and if we are not really careful, we end up carrying around the burden of that hurt for far too long. Today, I want us to talk about the importance of letting go of the maintenance of an enemy in your life, because doing so is not just about setting them free. It's about setting yourself free also. Before we dive into hows and whys of letting go of the maintenance of an enemy, let's first understand what this maintenance actually means. See, when we talk about maintaining an enemy, we are referring to the emotional and the mental energy that we invest in holding on to grudges, in holding on to angers, in holding on to resentment towards someone who has wronged us. It's like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with negative emotions, and it's a burden, all right? It's a burden that can weigh us down and limit our personal growth. So why do we even do it? Why do we hold on to the maintenance of an enemy in our lives? See, I believe one of the primary reasons is that we believe it somehow gives us power, or it somehow gives us control over the person who hurt us. We think that by holding on to anger, by holding on to resentment, we are somehow keeping them accountable for their actions. But in reality, it's often quite the opposite, all right? By holding on to this negativity, we are allowing the person who hurt us to continue to have power over us, all right? We allow them to have control over us long after the initial hurt has occurred. Another reason why I believe we maintain our enemies is that we fear letting go. We are so addicted to the pain we feel when we think about what they've done to us. We fear letting them go. We worry that if we forgive them or if we release our anger, we are somehow condoning the hurtful behavior or we are letting the person off the hook. But forgiveness is not about condoning or excusing their actions, all right? It's more about freeing ourselves from the burden of carrying that hurt. As the saying goes, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When you hold on to hurt, it's like you drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die. That's foolishness, all right? That doesn't make any sense, and that doesn't help you either. So, what can we do to stop carrying around the hurt and let go of the maintenance of an enemy in our lives? These are the things I will advise, like tips or strategies for us to do this. Number one is to acknowledge how you feel. All right, acknowledge your feelings. The first step is letting go of letting go of an enemy. To me, is to acknowledge your feelings. All right, it's okay to feel the hurt. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel betrayed. These emotions are natural reactions to being wronged. All right, they are natural reactions to being hurt. Take some time to sit with your feelings and take some time to understand why you feel the way you feel. And talking to a trusted friend might be a way out, or writing them down, journaling your feelings can also be helpful in the process. Another thing is you need to recognize the cost of carrying around the hurt. You need to recognize the cost of you carrying around that hurt. It is very key, it's essential for you to recognize the toll that carrying around the hurt is taking on your life. Consider how it's affecting your mental health. Consider how it's affecting your emotional well-being. Consider how it's affecting your relationships. And even it's also affecting your physical health. When we hold on to anger, when we hold on to resentment, it can manifest as stress, it can manifest as anxiety, it can manifest as physical ailments. See, that's the cost of carrying around the hurt. When you understand the cost of this emotional baggage, it can be a powerful motivator for you to let them go. Another thing is also, I want to advise you to reframe your perspective. In neuro-linguistic programming, we'll call it framing. You need to reframe your perspective. One of the most transformative steps that I've ever encountered in letting go of the maintenance of an enemy is the reframing of your perspective that I'm talking about. Instead of seeing the person who hurt you as an enemy, can you try to see them as a teacher? What can you learn from this experience? What can you learn from this experience? How can it help you to grow? How can it help you to become a stronger person? How can it help you to become a more compassionate person? All right. Shifting your perspective in this way is incredibly liberating. I will advise you try it. Also, you need to have compassion on yourself. You need to have compassion. It's important for you to remember that forgiving or letting go of the maintenance of an enemy is not about absorbing them of responsibility. No, it's about showing yourself compassion. It's about being kind to yourself. So I charge you, be kind to yourself. Understand that you are human. Understand that you are a human being and you have the capacity to heal. You have the capacity to grow. Holding on to anger and resentment only prolongs your suffering. And that will lead me to you choosing to forgive, all right? Forgiveness is a choice and it is a powerful one. Choose to forgive. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It's a decision to release the hold that the hurt has on you. It's a decision to move forward with your life. So, this is what I will end today's with. Seek support. Don't be afraid to seek support on your journey to letting go, all right? Whether it's from a therapist, a support group, a trusted friend, or talking about your feelings and experiences, it can be incredibly healing. Seek support. Sometimes we need guidance and encouragement from other people to help us to navigate the path to forgiveness. Do you understand me? Seek support. I want to leave you with this thought. Letting go of the maintenance of an enemy in your life is not a sign of weakness. It is a testament to your resilience. It's a testament to your strength. It's a choice to reclaim your power. It's a choice to live a free life that is free from the weight of hurts that happened to you in the past. So today, stop carrying around that burden and let go of the maintenance of an enemy.